Let me tag my server real quick. Let me tag my server real quick.
Ooh, okay, I have that audio on. Oops. I had the video on the background. Okay, well.
Oh yeah, same here.
Let me not do that for next interview. I had a bunch of people comment on stuff that I can improve, and I didn't, and I had a keybind to start stream this time, but then it doesn't even matter because I had to get that video closed. Anyways, we're here now. Welcome, chat. Second interview. So I have indeed decided to continue the interviews, and there is a decent amount of interviews I've got waiting after this one. I think I have like 6 people in line now. That's a lot of people.
That's huge, bro.
Biggest GD YouTuber, yeah. I could not figure out like a better title that would fit in, because if I used anything else, then it was like 10 words long and it just wouldn't. So we're gonna have to deal with that. But, however, I think that this is actually a pretty good one for the April Fool's interview, because as you know, we do here, similar to what the Secret Way one was, where we have 10 questions from me and 10 questions from the viewers, and then we have 2 people at the end who will bring in to the call for 1 question each. However, if you looked at the post that Vernosis is ones are, where I said if you have any questions for Vernosis, ask them here, I would say a solid 80% of them were questions about your weight.
Yep.
Around that.
Yeah.
And so to balance this out, because obviously it would be weird if we had like 90% weight questions and then 1 serious question, I've got a section for viewer questions, and we also have the fat question section.
Dude, dude, are we serious?
No. Yeah, and so we're gonna sprinkle them in throughout the stream, so you don't overdose on those weight questions. So, dude, that's going to be the plan. I don't know how long this is gonna last. We have a bit more questions because of that than last interview, but I think they're gonna go a bit faster. But anyways, you can give yourself an introduction before we start with the questions.
Okay, so my name is Vernosis. I started doing YouTube about a year ago, I think, and I actually started like working on actual documentaries and stuff like that I can actually say is decent content about 3 months ago, and so far seen some pretty good success. Been enjoying doing all that. As you probably know, I'm fat chud. But we'll get into that later, I'm sure.
Yeah, we definitely will. But I would say your content has been good for more than 3 months, to be fair.
I appreciate that.
I've been watching for quite a while, and for me, it feels like it's been more than a year.
Yeah, it's weird. I remember seeing your videos before I even started YouTube. I don't know how I found you, but I remember watching all the level reviews.
Yeah, that's ancient history now. Now that this
ball knowledge
popped up, this is actual ball knowledge. Yeah, but that's crazy. I mean, I got recognized a couple times in servers because of those videos, but like no one knows that now. That's like completely dead. So that's kind of cool to see. But right, we'll start off with a good introductory question. I think I'm going to have this be the question I ask everyone on here for each interview first. So, how did you find out about Geometry Dash?
Okay. It was either Matt Shea, not Matt Shea. Is it Matt Shea?
Yeah, it's like Matt I think it's either or something.
Yeah, Matt Shea or Corey X Kenshin. I remember I watched both of their videos way back when 2.0 came out. I'm pretty sure. And I remember I made my first level of my profile is actually a Corey X Kenshin level. It's like the worst thing of all time, but that's usually how I got into the game. And then I remember I started playing it for real because it was about to be time for a cruise. I remember I spent like 2 days on Stereo Madness. Instead of doing anything at the cruise, I just played GD like a loser. But hey, over here.
I mean, honestly, I've seen people spend like 2 weeks on Stair Madness. 2 days
Holy
isn't that bad.
smokes.
There's some people. It's so weird seeing new people play GD because there's some people that do Stair Madness in like one attempt, and then others like they never even end up beating it. It's so weird.
Yeah, exactly. It's crazy.
I feel like that's a good case to prove a point of like there's a GD gene, you could say, when it comes to playing, because there's no way. I don't know, just having that big of a difference it just doesn't seem right. But yeah, that's so on a cruise. Where was
Yeah.
the cruise to?
Here's the thing about me. I have a very shoddy memory. I remember things vaguely. I don't remember where I was going. I don't remember. I think I was like 14, 15. So I don't remember. I think it was a Putaconda or something like that.
What is
There's
that?
some random
What?
place. I don't fucking know,
Wait,
bro. I
hold
don't
on, I'm not-
remember. I know I have a T-shirt for it. I know I have a T-shirt for Australia, Putaconda, and like 2 other random ass places. I think it was Putaconda we went to,
It's a
but I'm
real
not completely
place.
sure.
I've never heard of this place ever. What? Oh, it's
I don't
in,
know where the hell it's at either.
It's in Puerto Rico. Okay, I
Damn,
guess
I was
that
going
makes
some
sense.
crazy places.
Yeah, that place looks great.
Yeah,
Damn.
I went on a cruise recently. Actually, it was like a year ago. We went down to. How did I forget? Okay, yeah, we went down down to a cruise the other like last year. It was really fun.
Yeah, cruises seem sick. I haven't really been on a cruise. Like I've been on a ship to get to another country, but I haven't really been on a cruise. I would say.
You should go on one, bro. They're not too expensive. You get a payment plan. It's not bad. It's like $1,000, which sounds bad, but you go to like
It's a
Disney World,
while.
you're spending like 3K.
Like,
Yeah.
It's not
3
like a
good days,
plane.
infinite food.
Oh, of course,
Take
infinite
plane.
food.
Like, okay, like, come on.
Well, since we brought up food, why don't we get to one
Okay.
of our fact questions? That's a great transition. Thank you.
Yep.
So,
Great.
right, which one should we pick, guys? I have questions and viewer questions 9 through 17 are all fact questions. So, what could we pick here? This is a good one. Okay, what is your daily calorie intake?
Like, why are we asking stuff like this, bro? Why are we food watching, bro? Bro. Here, bro.
The
Was this
viewers want to
yours?
know.
No, bro. Okay, I've been tracking my calories recently. Let me go to my food log. Genuinely, I will tell you.
Food log. Okay.
Yes, I try to lose weight, so I actually have this written down. I weigh a lot more than the average person. Okay, so I have, I have a limit that's a lot higher than most to still lose weight. Like, good lord, this is excessive as hell. But my limit to lose a pound a week is 3,500 calories a day, which is ridiculous. So,
if it works, it works.
Exactly. I don't understand how the hell I'm losing weight like this. Well, I've lost 6 pounds already. It's crazy how much. So yesterday I ate 2,500 calories. Not that bad. Right?
Yeah, I'm assuming it more depends on what you eat than the calories.
I've changed the diet up. I've been eating a lot of canned chicken because it's cheap and very easy to make. Like, you can just get canned chicken, heat it up in the microwave, put some low calorie barbecue sauce, and like make sandwiches out of it, bro. It's the best, easiest like meal ever. Doesn't taste like shit, and it's easy to get full from it because it's protein.
Yeah, I had something similar
And-
today. I had like
Huh?
I had something similar today. It isn't tinned chicken, but it was like frozen chicken. I just microwaved it. Still scrumptious.
Oh heck yeah, dude, chicken's so good.
But
Dude,
yeah.
Wait. Is there a what's your favorite food question in here?
Oh, we'll get to that later on. Don't worry.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was excited about that one. I'm excited about that.
Okay, of course, but we
I gotta
can't
rant.
overdo the fact questions because I don't know how an hour segment of food is gonna go with people's attention span. So we'll trinkle it in. Anyways, we'll get back to a GD question. Do you want one from me or a viewer one?
Either one, up to you.
Okay, we'll just do one more from mine. Right. We'll just do the second one here. What got you into content creation?
Ooh, that's a good one. Let me actually look. I forgot. Oh, no, I know exactly. This is controversial. I'm not gonna lie. So my friend Arnold, I'm just saying it's controversial. He makes some crazy, edgy jokes back in the day. So that's why I'm saying it's kind of controversial. But he used to make some highlight videos, which he didn't never got really any clout off of it or like any views, but I really, really, really enjoyed watching those. Like he's funny as hell. Like he's one of the funniest people I've ever met, but he's out of pocket. Like genuinely, he's just out of pocket. He makes some very crazy jokes. But he's very funny. So I started watching his content. Like, dude, you should really pursue this. Like, it's really good. You're doing great with this. But he stopped, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna try something like this. You know, I could probably do something. And you know, I started making like highlight videos. I thought I was like, let me stream. Let me put my old levels. I know when I was younger, still today, honestly, I have dyslexia, so it's been really hard for me to spell properly. To be honest, it's really dumb. I've been working on it when I'm scripting. I'm trying to, you know, process how to spell better because, you know, I'm 23. I should be able to spell properly. But no, went over those and like not a single word in any of the levels was spelled properly. Like I thought it was really funny. And levels like that, I remember that video was my first, and I did a stream on it, and I got like 3,000 in the day, which I was like, whoa, what the hell? And then I did another one the next week. It got like 500 in the day. I was like, excited, bro. And I just kept doing that. And then I remember I got on the weekly schedule with my editor Zashi, who also helped a lot in the what's it called? In the start of it. She's the GOAT. Got me into everything, helped me edit all my stuff. But we were doing weekly uploads and like we got to get content out, like right? Because I was like on the content grind. And that's when my first documentary really came out, because I was like, I want to make a video on unknown extremes. I really like extreme demons. I don't want to make like a thing of me playing them, because who wants to watch like a terrible player play extremes that are unknown? So I was like, you know what? Let me just crack some jokes about these extreme demons. Let's, you know, do that. And she uploaded or edited the whole video in a whole night, like 8 hours to do a 8-minute video that was really well edited. I was surprised. And that was the first actual like good video in my opinion on my channel. I watched it back and I'm like, this is absolute dog shit. But for the time, it did really well. And that was like the first thing I was like, I should do documentaries. You know, that's what really got me into documentaries more like than regular content.
Yeah, interesting. Yeah, 8 minutes edited in a night?
Yeah, they're crazy. They're Adderall. Like when they get that on that, their Adderall, it's like like that, bro. It's crazy to see them edit.
Yeah, and then, well, look at you now. You're pretty successful now, I would say.
It's awesome, bro.
If you
I got my goat.
If you look at your graph on like Social Blade or whatever, it just absolutely spikes in the past couple months.
Freaking awesome, bro. It feels great. I don't even realize sometimes. Like I still think in the perspective of me having like 3K subs. Like I don't see anything differently. It's like I'm still making the same kind of content. Nothing really changed in my head other than I need to work harder. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, right. Let's try
You've been
and
working really hard too, bro.
Segue.
Right.
I mean, I don't know.
Are you blowing up?
I mean, yeah. Recently it's been crazy. I don't know. I was so scared to make the switch because I thought no one would watch on a new channel. I thought like all of it was just like old dead viewers. So the fact that it took like a week, or was it maybe 2 weeks or whatever, and then just like that, it just all came back, and now it's basically past that old channel in a month. I don't know what happened.
Yeah, bro. Like I'm not gonna lie to you. Like I'm not just glazing just because I'm talking to you, but bro, you low-key became like top 3 GD YouTubers for me. I'm not gonna lie. Whenever you upload, I instantly watch that, bro. The yapping, not in a bad way. It's so good. I don't know, not to get political at all, but I don't know if anyone here watches more Pegasus, but he talks about political figures and stuff like that are on Twitch. I literally watch every single video. Like, I don't know what it is. People yapping about stuff like that is so entertaining. I don't know why. I just love it. But yeah.
Personally, I don't see myself as that well, but thank you for that.
Of course.
Okay, so you might want to turn your mic up a little. It's just because I have the cough.
Was it quiet?
I have a no, it's talking about me. It's not that my voice is very quiet. It's more just like IRL. I can't really speak that loud right now because I'm currently not feeling the best. But well, yeah, that's why it's like that. Anyways, we'll move on to a viewer question now.
Okay.
So, okay, this is one that I didn't really want to put this one in because it's just like it feels like I'm copying Secret Way, but people like this one and they wanted it to be in. So, are you mentally healthy?
Hell no. Not at all. Yeah. But it's like to an extent I'm good. Like I'm not like fucked in the head. Like I'm not like you know, not to worry, don't worry, but you know, I worry a lot of anxiety, stress myself about YouTube, and like I feel like to a point in my head, I'm what's the word? I don't think there's a moment in a day where I don't think about doing like a video or like a script or something like that. Like it's not even an obsession at this point. It's my life. Like if I don't script in the morning, 'cause I wake up at 5 in the morning to work on my videos. Um and if I don't do something that's like a lot, I start beating the fuck out of myself. Like you know what I mean? I get like really upset. I don't know. I know I sound like kind of schizo for this. Like I don't know. I can't deal with not being productive. I don't know. In my brain, it's just like, what are you doing? You know what I mean? I just never could. And also, I can't ever like comprehend compliments and like that either. I don't know why my brain never lets me do that. Um, Other than that, you know, everything's decent. What did you just send me?
Someone sent you something?
You sent me
Me?
Ocean Filey's Fish School. What the
What?
fuck did you
What do
just
you
send
mean?
me?
What do you mean I sent you? What?
Yes, you did.
What,
Look at
what
our
do you
DMs.
mean?
What is going on?
Let me check the
Bro,
DMs.
Are you hacked? Are you hacked? Wait,
I did not. What the fuck?
what is going on?
Delete it. Wait, hold on. I'm so confused. No, that's at like the bottom of my servers list. When did I ever send that?
Yeah, you
What?
sent that at 12:16. How is that even
Is that
possible?
12:16? What?
All right, so your account's
It's like
hacked,
not
bud.
even. Bro, okay. I don't know.
Very
That
nice
was just
cartoon.
like talking. You were just talking. I didn't even leave the like call right here. I have no clue what happened there. Maybe some shortcut? I don't know. Well,
Probably so.
you know what? Perfect segue into another fat question. Anyways, guys,
Okay,
no need to question it. So, let's see. Choices. Oh, is this pre-recorded? No, it's not. Right. Well, you seem to be really interested in the favorite food question, so why don't we go with what is your favorite food?
All right, this is a hard one. All right, Bean. Actually, I want to ask you, what is your favorite food? You can bounce off yours.
Ooh, okay. Me first. Right. Okay. It's kind of weird because I always say it depends on how it's made. Like, I don't really think there's a specific favorite food, but on average, I really like, well, it's not really a specific food, but it's just chicken tikka masala with garlic naan. I love, but it has to be done right. Other than that, probably, let me think. Let me think of an actual good answer. Ooh, I don't really know. Okay, well that's just me thinking of like main course meals. Like may sound like a Vernosis here, but I love a brownie. Like a good brownie is probably my favorite dessert of all time. If it's a really thick one and it's very flaky on the top, love it.
Oh yeah, real. Oh, that's a good one actually. Okay. Well, I guess I could go off that then. I think my favorite snack then I can do categories. I do favorite snack.
Categories, okay. Just can't talk more enough about food.
Yeah.
One's not enough.
Okay. Let me go through categories. This is gonna sound like cap. My favorite snack is genuinely a banana. Bananas are so good, bro. But you know, I don't want to have like a million bananas to eat around the house, so I don't eat them as much. I don't really like apples though. I'm yapping. Favorite like food, I'll say is shrimp. Shrimp on it, anything is just perfect. It's like the best thing ever. But like a whole main course meal would definitely be a burger, bro. Burgers are so fucking good.
Let's not bring up that one image, that one thumbnail. The
Okay, all right, bro. Yeah, the fat chud one.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we can tell you're a burger lover just by looking at that.
Okay, bro.
No, but I agree with the banana take because I mean it's not my favorite fruit, but I love banana because it's the only fruit that you can like really do something with after it's out of date. Like once it's went all mushy, just make banana bread and then you've got an amazing food again. I love banana bread.
Exactly. Banana bread is so good. It's probably my favorite dessert, honestly. Other than what's it called? Banana pudding and banana bread and brownies are so good. I don't eat brownies anymore though because I'm trying to lose all my weight. I'm just cutting off the sugar completely. I'm down like 5 or 6 pounds now from the last week, and a lot better.
You should try and find a water flavored brownie.
Why am I getting? Hold on, I'm getting spammed. Water flavored brownie.
I don't know. Is that a thing? I bet you that's somehow a thing.
Let me look at that.
Okay, by the way, chat, a lot of people complained that I was getting pinged a bunch last stream and it was annoying them. I have muted my own server and a bunch of the ones that were pinging a lot last stream, so that should be fixed. If you hear one, it's from some random channel that I couldn't even think of that pings like once a year, so you should be fine. Okay, I just saw a deleted message called Monkeynosis. I'm not even gonna question it.
What? Are you offended by fat jokes?
Well, that is a question, so we can get onto that. We can actually just get onto that one. If are you offended by the fat jokes?
Okay. If they're creative, no. If they're just like, I don't.
Why are you? What the fuck? Oh, it's a mod. You're okay.
Bro, what's up?
Right. You get one word, and I move you out.
April Fool.
Yeah, like.
Okay.
I know what he said. All right.
I forgot he's a mod. Okay.
Not really. I don't really ever get offended by fat jokes, to be real. I find them as funny, and I honestly find them as motivation to lose my weight, because I used to be skinny way back in the day. I know it's crazy in high school. I almost had a six-pack. Genuinely, I was getting close to it. Then a lot of personal stuff happened, and I started coping with food and started like just eating my fucking feelings away, basically. And that's why I'm fat now. I don't find offense to any fat jokes because I'm a fat ass. I mean, I'm not afraid to admit it. Obviously, you can see it, but I'm making a difference. I'm not gonna be the ones like, oh, call me a fat ass. How dare you? I can't control it. Yes, you can control it, fat ass. Get in the fucking gym and work on yourself. Like, people that get offended by fat jokes are so fucking stupid. People that get offended by like someone calling you like ugly as shit, sure, that's fine. You can't change that. You can change being a fat lard of shit. I'm sorry. Anyone can change their body if you really want to put your mind to it. Do anything you want to. You can do it. That's why I'm like, if you get offended by this kind of shit, you're dumb as hell. You just need to have a better mental. Go to the gym. Eat better. It's not that bad. If someone calls you a fat lard, get in the gym. Like, I don't know. People that actually get offended by that, so it's just really dumb. I don't know.
I will say there's a few people that I know that genuinely were like overweight and they worked out and they stopped eating, but they just have like such a terrible metabolism that even with doing that, they still gained weight, which I kind of feel bad for them. But for the majority of people, I think that is true.
Once you like gain a lot of muscle, that you'll metabolize that either way. Like, you just got to gain the muscle and get stronger. That's what cardio is not going to do shit for you. Once you gain a lot of muscle and actually get strong and lift heavy weights and be consistent, that's when you actually like lose and you can maintain it. You know, cardio is not going to help that much. Like, it will help, yeah, but not as much as, you know, weightlifting. I think that's a big misconception with weight loss. Sorry, I'm yapping a little bit, but back in high school, I think I almost hit 300 pounds and I got down to 210 in 6 months. It was ridiculous. I locked the fuck in with my friend, but yeah, we're back to it. But back to the grind again, you know, body recomps.
Yep. Well, I'm happy that you are. I've been seeing you post a lot about you're at the gym and you're like benching, or is it benching or lifting that I saw recently? I don't know.
Benching.
But benching, yeah. Well, you're making progress, which is what we want at the end of the day.
Yeah.
So I think you should be proud because you've been doing it for quite a while now, from what I've
Thank you, bro.
seeing. Okay, let's remove that question. Okay, so let's go back to one of the GD related ones. We'll go to a viewer question.
Okay.
Where do you see yourself after 3 years on YouTube?
Oh, that's a good one. Okay, so I actually have a plan for this. I have about, I'm not kidding, I have about 7 videos that are like down, like a year or two down the line. I'm not going to name them because I don't want to be stole or like someone else to just take the idea. but I have like 7 of them, and they're all. I'm not trying to say with the ego, but they're all going to be like huge fucking videos. They're on huge topics. Like, let's just say on some levels and some players. I'll say that, but I see myself this year. I want to hit 100K. Like, I know it's probably not realistic to do that, not at all. But I made a deal with my friends like Extinct and all of them and Gerbless. If I don't hit 100K and 220 pounds by the end of the year, I gotta get a buzz cut. And if you've seen my hairline, yeah, my I'm never growing hair again. Basically, it's not gonna grow back right. So yeah, I got to lock in this year. So in the 3 years, if you gotta speak kind of unrealistic to actually achieve something. You gotta have hope in yourself. You got to speak stuff into reality. You got to manifest stuff. So I'm going to manifest some bullshit. I'm not going to lie. I see myself in 3 years having 300K and have about, let's say 50 new long forms minimum, and have at least a good shorts audience and have a good series going. I want to get a short series going. That's going to be great. I maybe have a long form series, but I don't know what I'm going to do with that. But I also want to switch more than to like, I want to do documentaries, and I also want to do interviews on my second channel, which I'm doing one with Extinct tomorrow. Then I got Geo coming up the next week, which is gonna be fun. But I want to do more than just documentaries. I want to do challenge videos, which I have one getting built up right now. It's gonna be featuring like 8 other YouTubers, which I'm excited to do. That's supposed to be my special video, but probably hitting that before that video comes out. But I want to do more stuff like that, rather than just documentaries, because I want to build my personality on YouTube other than just being the guy that talks about others. I want to be an actual YouTuber, not just a documentary kind of person. So more on the second channel, more on the main channel. So 300K on main. I want to get like at least 100K on the second, and 3 years. I mean, I don't know if it's realistic, but you have to be crazy. You have to set expectations higher than you actually really think they will be to actually achieve something. Like, if I were to say, I want to hit 50K by the end of the year, I mean, I'm not trying to sound like an egotistical moron, but I'm hitting like 300 subs every day now. Like, it's getting pretty good. It's very good growth. It's going to happen eventually. If I say I want to get 50K, then I'm not going to work as hard. If I say I need to get 100K and there's a bounty, like there's something I need to do for it, I'm going to work as hard as I can, because there's a punishment and there's a higher goal. The goalpost never stays. You always move your goalpost with anything, my opinion. What about you?
I think for you can definitely reach 100K if you upload a lot more. I feel like 100K is entirely reachable, because even now, where it's mostly you're uploading shorts and then you have like the occasional video, you're gaining a huge audience. I think 100K in a year is entirely doable. I think the question of asking in 3 years is kind of hard, because 3 years you can entirely change as like a person.
Exactly.
It's really hard to kind of predict that. Like 3 years ago, I wasn't making GD content really. I mean, if you count uploading Extreme Demons, but like besides that, like no, I wasn't. So you can't really. 3 years is a large time span. But yeah, if you keep it up, yeah, totally 300K. I can see that. For me, I honestly really don't know, because again, this is like the first month of really doing these news things, and it's like and the interviews, and it's happening now. Everything's happening right now, so I have no clue. If you asked me when I was doing my level reviews, I could probably have given a actual answer, but like now, I have no clue. Anything could happen. But what's actually funny is, when I had the idea to do these interviews, I believe I made a post on it, or maybe I didn't, but I had the idea to start doing these interviews. I mean, I've had the idea for a while, but I wasn't actually going to do it up until now. And then less than a day after I decided it, I just get I get like a ping on your Discord saying, I'm doing interviews now. I'm doing it with Extremeness. And I'm, oh, okay, I guess everyone's doing it now. And then someone else started doing it, and then I saw that there was other interviews that I hadn't seen. Is everything after Secret Way stopped doing them because of what? Like, it's all kind of just everyone's trying to grab for it. But
yeah, it's a very good good content to come out. What were you saying?
It is, yeah. But I want this to be a bit different. Like, I don't want to just try and get the biggest personality I can find. I want to get the people who maybe someone like the Dasher podcast or Secret Way would have rejected to do, or like the next couple people. There is a couple people who are really interesting that are going to be on the interviews, but a lot of them are just people with like one or two big achievements that aren't really
Mhm.
talked about that much outside of that, because I just want to highlight them. I think
Yeah,
that
respect that.
these interviews, these like the Dasher podcast and Secret Way, miss out on a bunch of people just because they only interview the best of the best, you could say.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. I feel like the interviews also I'm not gonna lie, the Ben Carr stuff, that's like the saddest I've been from like a exposal. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Like Ben, I'll be so honest, Ben and I were like best of friends, bro. Like me, Extinct, and Ben, we're all in a group. And that shit came out. That fucking hurt badly, bro. I'm sad. I missed the interviews as well. Like I would genuinely binge all the interviews every time they came out. Like I listened to them going home from work. It was awesome. He was a great interviewer, in my opinion, and a great person. He just made some mistakes. Like he just definitely needs to work on what he is doing and mentally, because that's not acceptable. You know.
Yeah, I was on
I'm sure
call
we're not
with
going to talk about
him
that on stream.
like a week before it happened, but yeah, I don't really
Mhm.
think we should talk about it too much on
Yeah.
stream.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, if he does come back, I think it should at least be in a while and needs years to cool down.
Exactly.
But
He needs to work on himself.
yeah. Anyways, yeah, actually, that's it. I didn't have this in the notes because I didn't think it was the right thing to answer, but that kind of does answer the question. The most liked comment on the post was, how do you deal with all of your friends ended up seemingly getting exposed in the GD community for something? Like, how do you deal with that? But I guess that kind of explains that. Yeah, but I didn't
that's a
really
good
think there
question.
was that many. Maybe I'm missing someone.
There's a lot.
Yeah, lots.
It's weird. I could go into more detail. There is Ben Carr. Unfortunately, I know this person I didn't really associate this person publicly as much, but Kane got exposed with the Kawaki stuff. I just disassociated because there's already some weird stuff going on with that. That I didn't really like, because he likes the kind of stuff Viper likes, if you get what I mean.
Yeah.
Don't really want to say that on stream, so I don't know if that's going to demonetize your channel.
No,
But who
fine.
else? People in real life as well, unfortunately. That's what also caused my like really bad mental health when I was younger, which made me super fat. Like I'm not gonna get super deep into it with the words because demonetization, but I caught one of my friends, my actual like best friend ever, trying to go with an iPhone 13, if you get what I mean.
Oh.
Yeah, that he used to be my gym friend and literally hung out with him every day. And then I found out he's doing that, and yeah, it like ruined me. And then I never mind, I can't say the next one. That's about my parents, but
Yeah, we can
that all that kind of stuff happened. Yeah, it sucks, but
we can leave it. That's why I didn't
Everything.
really want to bring up that question, but I mean, it kind of just came into the topic there. But
yeah,
it's sad. I think it's just it happens with an online community. Like it's online. There's a bunch of people from all around the world, and they're sharing their life
Mhm.
pretty much with YouTube. So it's bound to be a lot more than you would expect. But,
Oh, yeah.
yeah, we'll move on. GB News makes like 5-minute videos. Is he even in the partner program? Very recently, like 2 days ago, I got accepted. It doesn't.
W, bro.
Yeah, it doesn't matter about your. I mean, minutes, like however long your uploads are, affect like how much money you earn, but it doesn't affect your chance of being in the partner program. Anyways, we could go to another fat question. Here's one. Number 9. Why are you so bulbous?
What? What does that even mean, bro?
Bulbous means, I had to look it up as well. I kind of had an idea. Bulbous means
Like you're a
something
bulb?
that is round, fat, swelling, or shaped like a bulb.
Like how do I answer this, bro? Like, what do I say? I'm Pat. Like, bro, okay, hold on. Who asked this? Who asked
You
this?
can look at the post. You can probably find it. It's probably, I think it's one of the very far down ones.
Let's see.
I just had to add it because it's such a funny word. Like,
Such a
it's
dumbass
bulbous.
question. Let me find it real quick. I gotta
Oh,
see who it was. I think I know what it is. Let's see. Sort by. Let's see.
Incredible Cassie of GD.
Dude.
That's a title.
Bulbous.
That is a title.
Nocti. Yeah, I know who this is, bro. Nocti. All right.
Anyways, okay. That's we still have 1 to 5 fact questions, so we'll leave those for later. We'll get
Okay.
onto some actual ones here. What was the hardest video to produce?
Ooh, that's a good one. Okay, let me actually look real quick. Um, let's see. I mean, the obvious answer is the doggy doc, but I want to like go into detail about a few of them.
Yeah, that took ages.
Let's see. So, let's see. Yeah, I'd say the doggy documentary. That video took around. Well, I when during the documentary, it's kind of. I've gotten okay. I'll say this first. I've gotten AI accusations about the video because it's like structured weirdly, which I'm like, I get that. I'm not pulling one off of Helix though. I'm not using AI for scripts. That was like the video started, like the idea formed. Let me go to Doggie's DMs. Hold on, because the video actually did start all the way back in. Let me go to his DMs. It started all the way back in fucking January of 2025. So it's been a long time in the works. So that was like my first real big video. So my scripting skills were horseshit. I've had one documentary or like kind of commentary video out so far, and that was my first like big introduction. So it's scripted weirdly. So it took me about, I'm not kidding, 3 months to script the video because I just kept taking breaks. It was overwhelming because the script itself had like 20,000 characters and a bunch of segments. I originally scripted the entire grief segment because I kept assuming Doggy was going to verify it. So I kept pushing the video back and back more each month. But I came to a point where I was like, okay, the video is halfway done and it wasn't finished. I couldn't edit at the time because I was not good at it. I started learning because I was like, okay, I need to stop paying for editors. I need to do this stuff myself. I'm going to learn and just take care of my YouTube myself, you know? So it got to a point where it was a Matt Mart video, I'm pretty sure. And Astral was there. I think they go by Ezra right now. I think I don't remember, but they go by Ezra right now or Jester. I forgot which username they go under, but they're in the call and they weren't really interested in editing. I was like, okay, what if I send you $300? I think it was 300 or 200. I was like, to do the rest of this video and that's it. And then Doggy during this point got 83 as he was editing, as he or she, I forgot what they go by. I apologize. But what they're going, he got 83 while this was happening. So I was shitting my pants a little bit, like genuinely shitting my pants. I was like, dude, he's gonna verify anytime. That was a year ago. So that video took forever. And I remember December time, I wanted to do as many videos as I could, because I was in the content mine. I don't know why. I just locked in so hard then. But during that time, I remember it was like, I just need to put this video out. It has a different old mic. It's not going to be great if I have three different mics during the recording actually. And yeah, that's why I split it in 2 parts as well, because it was going to drag on too long. Like the original Doggy Doc was literally like an hour, 50 minutes, like how it was actually going to be, but I cut a lot out. And now I separated the part 2 as a new video and structuring it fully differently because I actually know how to script properly now. So that's definitely my best video by far. Like I'm actually so excited for that to drop.
Yeah, I'm hyped too. It's actually funny with the Doggy situation because I remember watching videos that were predicting the future top 1s, and then it would bring up grief when it like first initially was being verified by Doggy, and everyone said this is gonna take him a while, but if we give him like half a year, I think he can really verify grief.
Yeah.
Wow.
Good lord, yeah, bro. What about you? What was your hardest video?
My hardest video, I would have to look back on my old channel, but there was a couple ones. I never really did anything that was that difficult because I always had my attention focused to other parts. YouTube wasn't really a main thought, but if I had to guess, there was a video I made, where was it? It was like an hour-long video ranking every top 1. I think just like
Holy
having
smokes.
to write a script that's worth an hour was probably like I had my scripts before then where like every single video before that was just like a 5-minute little review that I would just whip the script up in a day, edit it for the next day, and then post it the next day. But so having to like sit down like, okay, you were going to now write like an hour and 20 minutes of script here. And I just was
Yeah,
not
that's
ready.
hard.
I'd never done YouTube like that. So
Mhm.
probably something like that. The difficulty, I mean, obviously now it's not really uploading this difficulty. It's more like staying at the pace, you know, giving news daily,
Yeah.
like having to just consistently, you cannot miss a day is probably going to
Mhm.
be the hardest part. So it's more endurance rather than just like sticking and doing a video, locking in for a couple of days. So we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, for sure.
I hope
For sure.
this,
You
and
gotta
I know
really
I'm
get
not
into it.
really good at editing, so I hope these interviews can kind of make up for it to give something that I can actually like do input on. Because I don't know, it feels wrong to be a YouTuber that can't really edit. And I want to hire an editor at some point, but then also it needs to be at a point where I also feel comfortable making a bunch of non-news content as well. Because like the news
Yeah.
content's about giving correct info and giving my take on it. It's kind of hard to find a way to actually like edit that. So
Mhm.
I don't know. There's a couple things on my mind, but again, the channel's so new that I can't really think much about that.
Yeah.
But we'll go on to, let's see, what question can we do now? Actually, there was a good one here that I came up with. So there was you talked about Doggy, obviously, like the documentary being the hardest one.
Yeah.
So this is a good talking point to go to this question. So how did you get into contact with Doggy and get him to accept doing the documentary?
Okay, this is crazy. This is gonna sound like complete bullshit. Hold on. Let me see. Let me go to those DMs. I'm not kidding. I'll read out what I said. So I literally just DM'd out of the blue. I said, "Hey, Doggy, I was wondering if you'd be down or if you'd be cool with doing a document. I'm doing a doc. Let me slow down so I can actually read." I said, "Hey, Doggy, I was wondering if it'd be cool if I made a documentary about you, about your history in GD. I just want to DM you to confirm things. I don't want to misinform anybody about your past. I wanted to do a what? I do a Doggy from Stereo Madness to Grief, something like that. Basically, definitely want to play around with it, but for the title, yeah, that was a terrible title. I don't know what the hell I'm saying, but he said sure, and then I contacted him like, you want to do an interview or like, I might ask you some questions, and I sent him like the script or whatever. He said I can answer the questions and call and get Olivia in there if you want. And I was like, what the hell? This is awesome. Okay, I was like, yo, all right. So I interviewed him, and then yeah, I interviewed him, and I think it was February of 2025, and you notice now, came out in December. Yeah, so I dragged that as well as the documentary for a long time. But yeah, I literally Doggy opens every DM, I'm pretty sure. So he just checks his DMs. Like you just message him. If it actually interests him, he'll respond. I'm pretty sure. Don't go harass Doggy if you're listening to this. You know, don't be parasocial. If you know, you don't spam his DMs like with anybody. But I'm pretty sure he checks all his DMs. So that's how basically it was very unexpected. I'm not gonna lie. That was just like the biggest shot in the dark. Shooting a basketball at the moon, basically, bro. It was crazy. Actually responded.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy to hear that because I'm always scared to even like ask anyone, like even if it was someone with like 500 subs, I asked them to come on the interview. I'd be just scared because I don't know what they're gonna say. So it's like hearing you just, oh yeah, I just messaged Doggy and he said yeah, and like that's like, what? Also,
Yeah.
well, yeah, go
Huh?
on. No, go on.
Most of the GD, I will say most of the GD content creators are the nicest people to ever exist, bro. Like, I'm not trying to glaze, but Vortrox is like, he's like huge, right? So, like, just naturally you assume like he's not the nicest person. This guy is so wholesome and so nice to everybody. Like, I love Vortrox, bro. Like, I do not like when people throw slander at anyone in the community. I don't like it, especially Vortrox, because he's such a nice guy to everybody. He shows respect to anybody. Like even like Airfit Wittleman, he's super nice as well. Like everyone is such a nice person. But then you go on Twitter or you go to anywhere else, they're so rude for no reason. Every content creator is so nice, and I love that. That's also why I love. Shout out to the GD Editor Hub, but that's why I love the GD Editor Hub. Like there's so many great people there. Great connections being made. People just are nice to each other and they help each other make content. It's a great community. And that's why I love this community. There's great people just gotta find them. You know what I mean? It's just hard to find them at first, but yeah, basically.
I think people really need to learn that if you watch a creator and you don't like the video that they're posting, hate the video, not the person. Because
Exactly, bro.
the content, I can say from experience from talking to a lot of content creators now, they're entirely different people, like off video than on video. And
Exactly. Like, sorry.
no, that was finished.
Like, for instance, Wabu. I know a lot of people don't like his videos, which I can see. There's a lot of sloppies uploaded. I understand. Like, he admits that. He is the nicest, most genuine person I've ever met, bro. Like, genuinely, he is super duper nice. One of the greatest people I've ever talked to. I will say, he does produce some kind of mid videos, like the builder hack video, the skeleton extremeness thing, the loot boxes. I don't really agree with, but he is a great person outside. And I think people sending him death threats was the stupidest thing of all human history, because that guy is so genuine. He is great, other than maybe the loot boxes, you know. But, you know, people should get over that. Honestly, in my opinion, he's changed. He's fixed the things. And I don't know. That's just my personal take on that. I know that's kind of a random side tangent, but
I mean, yeah, I didn't like the way that he went about with the interview, and I don't really necessarily watch his content. But again, I have never talked to him in person, so I cannot. I am not going to insult him as a human being. Like that's that's death threats as well. And like, guys, what are we doing?
It's
what
ridiculous.
are we doing? It's Geometry Dash. Like
exactly.
And I know you're getting mad about like the money, and I will say like the money thing. Sure, it was going to plushies and gambling stuff, which isn't very good, but I think people do overlook the positives in some things. Like there were people who were now making a living off of Geometry Dash, like a temporary living because of it. Again, not all of it was good. I will admit the whole thing at a general like scope, that skeletal extremeness thing was not the right decision, and there's some bad stuff. But again, there are some good sides to it, and that doesn't mean that Wabu himself is a bad person.
Exactly. Yeah. Like content creators like One Alpha Helix, I'd say. I'm not calling him out at all. One Alpha Helix is one of my favorite GD content creators of all time. Bro is a great player and great documentary. That AI video was really stupid. I don't understand why the hell he do it. He's a great content creator, but I think people like disavowing him as a person because of he used AI in one video, I think it's really stupid. Like, I know it's a different situation entirely, but like, okay, I'm not gonna go into that deep about it, but I'm gonna get canceled if I go any more deep about it. I don't use AI myself. I'm gonna say that I don't use AI myself, but I'm saying people AI generate other things that are against AI. I'll say that, and they also go after people that use AI, but then AI generate certain memes. If you get what I mean? Yeah. But I don't get that. I don't think people should attack your character just because you use one thing. I mean, yes, attack the content all you fucking want. If a video is bad, it's bad. Call it out. Don't attack the person for making it, though, in my opinion. Unless it's something like predatory or like racist or something like that. You know, don't attack the person. But it's just a bad video, just sloppy, not good writing. Just criticize them. Don't come after their actual person for it. Like, I don't get it. Like, if I uploaded like top 10 best foods ever and I put like fucking, let's say like poop shit at number 1. Don't attack me, attack the video. You know what I mean? I don't know. That's a terrible example, but you know what I mean.
This is going to be a weird change of topic, but speaking about poop.
What the fuck are you gonna say?
One of our questions. I had to add. I'm assuming this is referencing something that I genuinely have no clue what it's about. But one of the viewer questions was, "Why did you poop yourself while playing Phobos?"
Okay, so who asked this first time? What? Dude, why did this make it in? Bro.
I'm intrigued. Bro. I've never heard of this.
Bro.
What?
Bro, are we serious? Bro.
Oh, my question.
Chalupa, you're a loser, bro. Okay, so I was streaming Phobos. Phobos was terrible. It was one of the worst levels ever. I will say Stanley Extremis is a lot worse now. Phobos is terrible, to be honest. Very bad. I was raging. I was getting all mad. And I'll be honest this time. I was clip farming. Okay. I didn't actually shit my pants. Okay. I didn't actually shit my pants on stream. Okay. Sure. Okay. Like, I hit my desk and everything just shifted into my computer. Hold on. Dude. Clip farm mid interview. All right. No, it was a clip farm. I didn't actually shit my pants, but now everyone thinks I just poop my pants all the time. I'm not iDubbbz, bro. I don't poop my pants for fun, bro. I can promise you that. My trousers are not brown. But speaking of poop,
We're just really into poop now, I guess.
yeah, let's Cap. Hey, math. Hey, can we get a ban on Math Genius real quick?
A little quick timeout.
No, you did. I'm just trolling. No, you did. 100% you did. Like, were you in my house or something? Okay.
He was under the chair, a little hole sawed out, taking a peek.
Okay.
Anyways,
Next question.
Next question. Okay. Right. You were talking about stereo extremeness, so might as well talk about this. Why did you decide to go for stereo extremeness?
Okay. I got a perfect response for this. I made a post. I noticed posts were doing really well for other people. So this is another side tangent. I'm sorry, but I noticed they're like for GD Brain Rot, the goat of shorts, my opinion, other than Secret Way. He was making posts and they're doing really well. I was like, okay, let me start doing this, right? And I was like, what could be a good viral post? Whatever. And I was like, whatever comment gets the most likes on this post, I'll have to beat. Vortrox commented and took it over with stereo extremeness. So I was like, okay, I'm a man of my word. I'm going to beat this. And I've been dragging it for the past 2 months. I've played the level maybe once every week or so because I've been focused on videos. But now I'm just going to start streaming it every day or so and just beat it because I'm to the point where I can beat any attempt. There's no reason to drag it anymore. And I got a verification coming up anyway. So yeah, that's basically why. Before that, I think it was Artificial Ascent, a level I dropped. That was the top comment before that, actually, before he commented. So, yeah.
You know, speaking about GD Brainrot, that guy, he comments on all my videos. It's actually crazy. He
Dude's
always
awesome,
comments
bro.
kinds comments.
I love GD Brainrot. He's like honestly my favorite shorts creator, other than Secret Way. I love Secret Way, bro. They started everything. I think another random tangent. I think anyone that disses Secret Way that is a Secret Way clone, quote unquote, is a super cornball. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I don't know. It's just me.
Yeah. Well,
Other than like Ben Carr, because I understand disavowing Ben Carr, but Vixius and their editor doing that. No, don't be dissing on them for no reason, bro. I don't get it.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I think it's because I think people diss on Secret Way more. One, it's shorts, so obviously people are going to dislike something more. But also, I feel like it's probably because I would say before, like early days of Secret Way, it was more focusing on talking about events in the community, and it was kind of more strictly news related. But then recently, they've kind of started adding in more like joke shorts. I've noticed, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. It's just a change in content. But because of it mixing, I feel like people have started to like turn away from them. Obviously, the past event, again, don't want to go into it again. We're kind of just gonna leave it now.
Yeah.
But it obviously is gonna affect their reputation for quite a while.
For sure.
Also, Nimtop's in here. I mean, I noticed for a while. I noticed for a while, but I kept like bringing up another question, so I never got to saying it. Welcome.
Yeah, Nimpop. Yeah, he's also one of the goats of the shorts. Honestly, there's like 5 GD shorts channels that I watch every time. It's I'm not just guys to here, but Nimpop is definitely one. Secret Way, GD Brain Rot. There's 2 more. I forgot the names. How did I forget? Geo for sure. He's very good at what he does. And Pimpto, I think you say. They're all like super good, bro. But long form's completely different.
There was this one short I kept seeing. It was this kid doing like Secret Way GD Brain Rot style content. But like he was obviously a kid, and his entire comment section, I feel so bad, was just like the content was actually really good, but it's just flooded with saying like you weren't even born when 2.2 dropped. Just so many like and Gen Alpha insults. It was so sad.
Oh wait, speaking of that, there is someone that's younger. I'm pretty sure he sounds younger. That does. I think it's Judy to be. Shout out to him, bro. Like, I think it's him. He makes like very. What's the word? He makes informal content that no one really does. Like stuff that you would like most people know, but don't know. You know what I mean? Like it's like I gotta think of a good topic. He is a goat though. Like he has some really good. Wait, no, wait. Sorry, I didn't mention. I think it's Hey Lamo or something like that. He makes the you know the yo. What's up, Gio? But what's it called? GD to be no the Day Lamo, the guy that what's the word? He does. You know those videos that the shorts that they like there's a story happening, like someone's let's say a biker's beating the shit out of someone, right?
I've seen this recently. I know this guy. I sent my friend one of his videos recently. I just randomly got
So
I've never
funny.
seen him in his life, and then well, actually I had before, but I didn't know it was him. And I randomly got sent like a video on my recommended of his, and it was like so funny, like just putting it in
Yeah.
GD terms. Like oh my goodness, I love that
Yeah.
guy.
He made a video. He made a short on Doggy. He's like, it was the best hook I've ever
seen
heard.
that,
He's like,
yeah.
Doggy recently exposed how much he's made off of grief, and then it's like he typed in POR in his thing. He's like, you think he's gonna look up, you know what? But he's actually looking for a Porsche 911. Dude, that was so fucking funny, bro. I was on my knees, bro. It was so good, bro. He's a great shorts creator, bro.
Yeah. You see, there's so much potential with shorts, but people just stick to the same like free kind of things every time.
For sure.
Oh yeah, Geo didn't. Oh, I didn't know the Geo name when you told me when you said it here. I like didn't know who you're talking about. That's the accurate hitbox guy.
Yeah, the goat.
Oh
What's
my
up, Gio?
goodness, I know him. Bro, that's
Definitely a
crazy.
top 5 shorts creator, bro.
Every short creator seems to just be joining the live stream now.
So they're all goats, bro.
Yeah. They're like you think that they just do it for the money, but they're so active in the community because you just see them in every live stream.
Yeah, they're passionate, bro.
Yeah.
Like a lot of these people that do shorts, like they actually give a fuck. Most of them give a fuck. I would say a lot of like long form, not a lot. I've seen like 2 or 3 that I can tell just don't really give a single fuck. I'm not gonna name who they are. Obviously, I don't want to call anyone out, but I've seen there's like 2 or 3 long form creators that just don't give a single fuck and want to do it for the money.
Yeah.
Which is pretty obvious if you watch it, but I'm not gonna call them out because there's no reason. That's unnecessary.
Yeah, I think people don't realize how much less you make from shorts than you do long form. So actually, in reality, it's more the long form people that end up being more money based in the shorts creators because like it's not much. Like it's just not as worth it. I would say if you're just doing it for like the money or fame, because obviously if you're doing it for fame, then a lot of people already have a negative perspective on shorts creators. So most of the time, it's just people doing it for passion for the game.
Exactly.
And
especially like
go on.
Especially like especially ones that do unique stuff as well. Like I know Nimpop started like the informal stuff, and Secret Way kind of did it right after. Geo and Pimto started the kind of question this kind of topic that's like kind of you don't really see that before, but they started the whole trend of that. Like those, I really appreciate that kind of stuff. And like A Lamo, whatever his name was, that is like the joke shorts. Like those kind of content creators, the pioneers, I really appreciate. Like I love seeing new GD content creators. That's like my favorite thing ever.
Yeah.
Whenever I see that.
I mean, okay, I know that this guy doesn't have as good as actually I don't know how people perceive him now, but like the original Happy Junior videos, bro, I was addicted to those when I first joined the community. Like I love He's a one of a kind content.
For real, bro.
Okay, let's get to some actual questions here. Actually, we'll get the big question out the way, so that we can rapid fire through some other ones after. So,
okay.
I don't know how much you watched from the last interview. I know you were like at the start, you commented, but I wanted to do something that's a bit different from what Secret Way does, but obviously I want to keep that kind of Secret Way interview essence. So I wanted to do a spin on his Mount Rushmore kind of thing that he had going on there. So instead of asking for the 5 best players of each like category of content creator, player, and creator, each of these interviews I'm going to ask for your top 3 picks for best content creator, player, and creator, and then also your top 3 underrated picks for who you think is the most underrated of each category. And you can start,
like that.
Yeah, you can start wherever you want.
Okay. Damn, this is hard. Because if I
can I say can I do a streamer pick as well for the top 3?
Yeah.
Because I feel like that's a good thing. Because if I go streamer, I can easily say it's extinct. 100% the best streamer in the GD community, in my opinion. He's the funniest person out there, but not for content. I think his content's still very good, but I enjoy other people's content more. I still watch Extinct's videos every time he uploads. They're great, but for like videos, I'm not like oh, Extinct's uploading. No, Extinct streams. I'm watching the whole thing. Like he is funny as hell. I think second best streamer is probably. Let me actually look. Hold on. I know I watch Extinct's every stream. I think Vortrox is genuinely a great streamer. I think I would put him in number 3 spot, not number 2. Number 2 would probably be. I might be forgetting someone. Hold on. Am I forgetting somebody? I'd either go number 2 with I don't know if you know who TJ is. He is one of the best reactors I've ever seen. Like he makes reaction videos and he's doing small progression. He's reacted to like me, Extinct, Matching is all of them. It's really interesting. He gives a lot of input. Like he made it was like Tato's going on vacation. He's shouting out a few people for his video. He made that 20-minute video into like a 40-minute or an hour-long topic. He cried. Like he's a very expressive person. I love watching that guy. He is amazing content creator. Like shout out to him. He has like 5K. He's going good on Twitch now, thankfully. He's a great streamer. You all should go check him out. He is amazing. But okay, so YouTuber, just in general. Let me look. Hold on. Let me get the tier list out. Actually, wait, yo, Math, can you send me the GD YouTuber tier list? I might forget somebody because I have a top 3 for sure.
Tier list.
But I just can't think of.
Do you want to show this to the people?
Yeah, I can.
Yeah.
Yeah, Math, can you send me real quick? I know you have it on standby. I'm sure. Actually, is it in Gerbless? Give me 2 seconds. Let me try to find it. Is it this? Sorry, goats. Okay, here we go. Pulling it up. Holy smokes, there's a lot. Am I screen sharing?
No.
Oh, I'm not. Oopsie, sorry. Not leak that. All right.
Yeah.
All right, top 3 content creators. So, this is a hard one. This is for long form, I'd say, to start off. Who is? I think when Doggy actually makes long form videos, I like him a lot as a person. I think they're kind of hit or miss. There's a lot of very, very, very like 10 out of 10 Doggy videos. There's a lot of kind of like with the grief challenges video. I think that was kind of, bad. Why is crazy in here? All right.
I mean, he is a GD YouTuber. You could say.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, so Beanie's here. Yo, W. Okay, I'm getting sidetracked. Am I okay? Great. I'm leaking stuff. Great. Okay, whatever.
Good job.
I think Stallion is definitely number 3 at least. Stallion's number 3, easy. Stallion's I've watched Stallion since I was a kid. Actual goat. Tato, if he did more long forms, he's definitely on the short term list. But if Tato did more long forms, he'd definitely be top 3 long form. Fresh Lake Water when he uploads, peak. If I were to base on just YouTube in general, I'd put Fresh Lake Water here because he has a second channel called Lee Lake, which he does more general topics, and he's funny as hell. Like he is super funny. I would put him there, but his documentaries are great, but he doesn't do as much. Zeronium is definitely top 5. I don't think he's top 3 for me at least, but he is one of my favorites for sure. Who is top 3? I never really thought about this. Oh wait, what am I saying? Like no joke. You're number 2. You're number 2.
No, Glaze.
I watch every single one of your videos. I'm being so serious.
For
wow,
me,
who am
I'll
I
give
missing?
my take here, but I know he doesn't upload now, but those Samifying documentaries, I used to always have.
Yes.
I love.
He would 100% be number 1 if he actually uploaded. Same with Matching is. This loser never uploads. He's retired. He's a bitch. Matt, upload loser. All right, but let's see who else uploads that's actually good, bro. I mean, who I actually watch. If Vortrox uploads a video, they're usually 10 out of 10 videos. Like genuinely, not much of a stream viewer of Vortrox, but I'll watch his reaction videos and I'll watch his actual videos. Like I think he's a fantastic content creator. So I'll put Vortrox probably number 1, genuinely. But I know it's kind of a basic opinion. But okay, shorts creators is a lot different. So I think I just rapid fire these. I already said them. Where are they? Stickerway is definitely number one, wherever they are at. And where are they at? There they are. Okay. HiveHead actually, one of our friends HiveHead made this profile picture. Actually, I'm so excited about that for them. Definitely Stickerway is number one. I want to do a top five because I like a lot. Like Geo's up there, Pimpto's up there, whatever he's at. Where is Pimpto? Yeah, Pimpto's up there. My goat hacked as well. My goodness gracious, this guy's shorts are amazing. I'm just gonna be glazing, bro. Oh my gosh. But then I'd say maybe, you know, wait, what else am I forgetting? I'm forgetting somebody. I know it. Wait, I'm lying. One of you is up there as well. Oh my gosh, TCD as well. Okay, I need to stop. All right, this is the top five. Whatever. Okay, my bad. Oh my god, it's a Tato. Yeah, Tato's number one. Tato's number one. Tato is my favorite short skater by far. He is amazing. If you okay, I know. Oh yeah, in Nimpop. I don't think he's on this list though. Nimpop would be number 5 or number 3 or whatever. This is not in order, but Tato and Wabu are the most locked in people I've ever seen in my life. Like I'm not gonna leak. We're in a group chat, but they join the call. Silence. It is straight locked for 2 hours, 3 hours straight. They're just editing, working something. I literally can watch screen share. They are never not locked in on something. Like it is inspiring. I am inspired by both of them so much. Like the amount of work they put into their content and what they do. Even if Wabu's stuff is kind of people don't like it, I don't really care. He is the most locked in person ever. I respect what he does. Other than the gambling, you know, but whatever. You know, he's very locked in, does very good with his stuff. Underrated though, Beanie. Beanie, bro. Beanie is a goat. He's a shorts creator. He does very good shorts as well. I think he needs more recognition. He's actually been doing really good recently. I'm excited for him. But more underrated picks. Wait, let me not leak my Discord 1 second. Let me go in the editor. Oh, let me give a shout out real quick. Poison Arch. It would be in top 3 streamers. Poison Arch, bro. This guy, I made a short on him recently. He's going for the RGB right now, but doing the weirdest challenges ever, basically. So first he did Yatagarasu, but he can't eat until he beats it. Cool. He has a Slim Jim attached to his head. Weirdest shit ever. It's so good though. It's like he's entertaining as hell. Then he did Erebus, fucking handcuffed.
What?
And now he's doing Sonic Wave without drinking any water. Like I don't know. They don't sound like the craziest challenges, but he is an entertaining ass creator, bro. He needs a lot more recognition. He's definitely be up there in the GD content scene very soon. He's 1000% be top 5 in like a year. He just needs to lock in, and he's definitely up there. Another underrated pick. I'm gonna give 2 more underrated picks. Well, I guess you're underrated pick, but you're kind of blowing up, so I can't really say you.
Glaze, bro.
Yeah, yep. I'm gonna glaze you all day and all night, bro. All right. Who else could I say? Well, I'm gonna look over at Discord and see if I recognize someone I'm like watch all the time. It's a Beanie, you know, Poison Arch for sure. I think like I'm missing somebody.
I believe Androxma does shorts now with
He does both.
interesting
But
topics.
Yeah, and Droxma's super good too. He's definitely up there, but I don't think he's in my top 5 personally. But I watch all of the shorts. I don't know.
You've done a lot. You can go to the other ones now if you want. Like you've listed quite a few creators.
The other ones?
I mean, if you want to keep going.
What else was there? I'm sorry, I forgot.
I mean, there was players and creators.
Oh, players and creators. Ooh. Okay, my favorite player of all time, I know this is basic, was Zoink. He has a personality. He brings great people to the community because he's actually funny. Like, there's a lot of players that are nonchalant, not calling anyone out. I love Doggy. I love Popoff. They're great people. They're not the most entertaining people to watch. They're fun as hell to watch because they're good at the game. But personality-wise, like, not saying anything bad. I love watching Doggy. He's a great personality other than, like, streaming. Like, I feel like watching Doggy play Grief is the most entertaining thing ever. I think Zoink, though, is the funniest motherfucker. Play Fuzzy, yes. All right, I'm not reading chat anymore. All right, but I think Zoink is the most entertaining person to watch, in my opinion. Other players than that, I'd say who was another really good player that's fun to watch?
I mean, like, if you're going by fun to watch, then Doggie's like has to be there. I mean,
Yeah,
it's not
he's
like
there
not.
definitely. Oh yeah, Doggie's there. What am I saying? So Doggy, Zoink. I just want to list out the top 5 players, bro. I mean, basic. Who was another really good player? Wait, can you name some? Because I can't
As
think
in
of
like
any
skill
right now.
or content, like players.
Either one.
Well, I
Connors
mean,
is really entertaining to watch
you
too,
could say
but he's not like the best
Nepesta.
player.
Like I love Nepesta videos.
I wish he'd uploaded more, bro. If he got a good editor and is locked in, bro, GD content would be so crazy right now. He's definitely up there as a GOAT. I'm not gonna lie. I was considering even doing a what if Nepesta never played GD because he got Vortrox back in the game. He got so much going on, genuinely. But I feel like the name is not as big as like Zoink or someone like that. Like that kind of content series wouldn't go as well if I didn't test stuff. But I feel like the rabbit hole is definitely deeper. Creator, I would say Carmel
Ooh,
is
yeah,
definitely up there.
Carmel.
GOAT.
Okay, whoa.
Okay. You did not mute.
Mute
We
yourself
didn't
because you're
hear that.
glazing him in your personal space.
Voxy Cat's definitely up there. She's a fantastic creator. Super, super good. Who was another creator that's really good? I don't really look at creators as much, honestly. I'd say just based off, I play every Carmel level. They're really good. And Voxy Cat's also a great creator. Who else? Mindcap. What am I saying? Mindcap's the GOAT. Okay. Those are my top 3 for probably. I probably have another creator that I'm not thinking of, but yeah, that's definitely it.
Okay, well, I guess that's your list. I mean, I'm assuming you mostly focus on GD content, so like I'm not too surprised that it would be a struggle to do the creators and players, but like it was interesting. Right, we're gonna blitz for because I think the amount of questions left looks a lot more intimidating because of the amount of fat questions are here. So we're gonna blitz for all the fat questions in our fat questionnaire. So I'll stop watching the stream. Well, speed run through these. Okay, number 1. What is your favorite healthy food?
Oh, that's a good one. Okay, is shrimp count?
I mean, yeah, I guess. I mean, that's probably pretty healthy.
No, it's like it's the best protein for calories. So I think chicken, shrimp. I like, hot take, not lettuce, sorry. What's it called? Broccoli is like the best food ever. If you put broccoli in the air fryer, spray something on it, dude, it's the best food of all time. I would eat that over anything, bro. Genuinely, I would have that over a burger. Like cooked broccoli is so fucking good. My gosh. But, it's kind of expensive. That's the only problem with it.
I mean, you can get frozen ones pretty cheap, at least where I'm at. But I prefer cauliflower personally.
Really?
That,
I tried. I saw this fat guy on Instagram that go down a lot of weight, and he's like, instead of rice, because a lot of carbs, eat cauliflower. And it was like a bag of them. I was like, oh my gosh, that's a genius idea. I went straight down to Food Line back in the day. I got like 20 bags of it. I was like, okay, this is gonna be great to diet. It was horseshit. This is the worst thing I've ever tasted. I threw up.
Damn.
I hated it, bro. LARP, 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 LARP. Stop. I'm gonna ban your whole chat. All right, next bad question.
Health LARPing is crazy, but right. Okay, how does it feel being the most massive figure in the community? In brackets, physical size, not influence size.
Great. Yeah. Thanks for the clarification. I think it's funny, honestly. Another side tangent. I went to Zoink's chat one time. I asked, when are you doing merch? So I was actually interested. And he said, I can't say it word for word, but I just remembered this. Is like, dude, what the hell? But he's like, I don't know, because you need a 3X. Because he said something like that. He's like, I don't think that would fit you or something like that. He's like, I'm sorry. The only thing I've heard of you is being fat as shit. I've been in the Sings chat. Like, bro.
Oh my goodness.
One thing he's ever said to me other than DMs was that, bro. Like, bro.
Oh my.
I think it's funny, honestly. I don't, as I said before, I don't take offense from it. I think it's something to be known by, I guess. It's something. I'd rather be known for something than nothing.
Yeah. Well, no, so I guess I'm known as a hacker now. And that's probably going to be for a long time.
What did I just get sent?
Did I just read Piggy LARP in chat? Okay, and maybe that's a bit too far. Well, speaking of piggies, here's the next question.
Okay.
Okay, unlimited bacon but no games, or unlimited games
do
but
we-
no bacon?
Unlimited games. I don't even like bacon like that. What is this question? This question sucks.
Damn. I don't think bacon's the best meat, but like, bacon can be bacon smell. Bacon smell, I love.
Yeah, I agree with
think
that.
it smells way better than it tastes, but it tastes like okay.
Unless it's like super duper crispy, it's not even good. Honestly, I don't really care for bacon.
I have it for breakfast a lot. I like it
Yeah.
with something. If I have
Mhm.
breakfast, but
Mhm.
maybe
I'm just
that's
lazy to cook it.
Yeah, maybe that's just because I'm British and like that's a thing that usually gets put on the breakfast plate.
Your beans on toast, fucking.
And I still find it funny how like I don't even think I like beans that much. Like I dislike beans. Like but baked beans
Oh,
I think are like okay. Like I like them, but like I don't
Huh.
love them. And every other bean I like really don't like.
you imposter.
So yeah, I'm a bean larper.
How'd you get your
I'd
name?
say.
How'd you get your name?
I
How'd
said
you
it
get
in the
your name?
last live stream. I'll say it again. It's really like weird. Sorry. So
What?
I had a channel before like that wasn't related to beans or anything, right? But it didn't like go well. So like I quit. Like I didn't really care. This was like 2020. Okay, so
Yeah.
fast forward a couple years, or like a year. It was like a year. No, yeah, 2021 or late 2020. And there was a friend that I had in school, and he had a channel, and he uploaded clips on sci-fi shows, like random clips, and then randomly he got like 150,000 views on one of them, and 50,000 the next one. And keep in mind we're like kids at the time, saying nothing, right? So like whoa, did you say 150,000? So I was like, okay, this is crazy. That's crazy numbers. I want that. So, but I never ended up posting anything. So I just kind of wanted to see them get popular. So I did a thing where I just rewatched all their other videos a million times, so it looked like they got a lot of views. I said, "Whoa, you're popping
Yeah.
off!" And it's like, no, they're not. It's just me. But and because I was so supportive, they kept taking my video requests, and for some reason I kept asking them to post random clips of specific foods. Like one time it was cheese, one
What?
time it was a piece of ham. I don't know why, but we kept going with that. And eventually they stopped doing it because, fair enough, it was probably getting annoying at that point after the 50th request. So I was like, you know what?
Yeah.
If they're not gonna do it, I'll do it. So I created the channel and just spam uploaded shorts of beans like 200 times. The same video of beans like 250 times. And I was like, you know, this is my content. This is what's gonna make me big. This is the meta. And surprise, surprise, it didn't really go anywhere. Where there was like a couple that had like 12,000 views, and a couple that was like 1,000. But besides that, it was like nothing, right? But then that was like a personality, so that was like something to be known for, I guess. So when I made my channel to upload GD like videos, like completion videos, I just kind of carried the name over, so it was the name of the channel and an extra, and then I ended up taking the extra out once my channel got more popular than that one, and it was just GD Bean instead of GD Bean Extra. And then I started uploading level reviews, and then it just kind of clicked. And then when I moved over to this channel and the news content, I was like, why would I change at this point? So I just add news to the end, and there we go.
That'd be bro. I like that.
Yeah.
That's interesting. I didn't think about that. Okay.
I think it's better than having just like a lot of people just have like their Xbox like gamer tag or something as their name, or it's just oh my mum made it or something. So I feel like it's a more
Yeah.
interesting way to have
I
one.
remember when every play was a thing. That was the first username I've ever made, and it was just my full legal name and 1, 2, 3 behind it. I'm not gonna say my name, obviously, but
Yeah.
it was that. I remember then I changed it to like Matty Bro 27 or some shit like that, and then it was like Marrow, and then I remember I got dropped by all my friends way back in the day, and then someone else made a team server called Team Vernosis. I was like, yo, wait, this name's tough, and that was my name from there on.
Well, that's interesting. I didn't
gonna
know
play
where
that
your
too.
name came from because I didn't know like I've never heard of that word ever, so I didn't know that was like something I didn't know or something. But yeah, that's interesting.
My name is not my name is not Hayden Epstein. Stop saying my name. Okay, okay.
Hey,
Okay.
leave?
Chat would dox me all day.
Yeah, good job, guys. Real Real, they're real watchers, real viewers.
Dude.
They're no larpers. Okay, well, we have 2 more fat questions to get through, so let's burn through them. Number 2, why do you eat so much?
Like, dude, I don't anymore. Well, actually, I did because I was depressed. That's how I cope. I don't have anything else to do. That's why. But I don't anymore.
Okay, and then the follow-up question, what inspired you to be 400 pounds?
Like, I don't know what I'm supposed to say to that, bro. I mean, I've kind of answered that already, kind of.
Yeah, pretty much.
I mean, I was looking up to the big dogs, I guess.
Yeah, well, you were aiming to get on that my 600-pound life.
Okay,
That was
that's
the real
exactly what's
content
happening.
you wanted to produce.
Yeah.
Yep. Well, I can say congratulations. We've gotten through every fat question.
Oh,
So
bang.
we have how many? We have 5 of mine and 4 viewers, and
Okay.
that is us. So let's start with one of mine. Do you prefer making videos or streaming?
Videos by far. I want to get better into streaming though. I have a verification coming up that I'm gonna reveal very soon. It's about to be done. But I prefer making videos a lot more. I want to be more into streaming because I love streaming. But it's just I don't know what happens like the hour mark of a stream. I just feel like when I stream, I in my back of my mind, I'm like, you gotta be entertaining, you gotta talk, you gotta do something. Like I just feel kind of schizo, if that makes any sense. I feel like I always have to say something, I always have to do something. I don't know why, because I'm like, my brain is too like focused on viewership when I'm streaming. That's just like a big problem of mine. Like, I don't know why it's like that, but like YouTube videos, it's fun. You know, I love that YouTube videos are my passion. Like that's what I love doing. If it wasn't for scripting, I would be making like a video a week, genuinely. But I can't stand scripting. Scripting pisses me off so much. But other than that, I love making videos. I love editing. I would be an editor, but it doesn't pay enough. I need I need my YouTube advertising to live.
Well, yeah, I could totally understand that. I feel that kind of the same way, like on my other channel where I stream the stereo extremeness stuff. Like I felt like if I wasn't speaking at least every 2 minutes, it just feels like, okay, what am I adding to make people want to watch this? All they're getting is clicks. Like, what am I doing? For the
Exactly.
people? Okay, it is
It's like
kind
who's
of
gonna
tough.
watch this?
There is a lot of people think that streaming is just effortless, but like you have to have something in you to keep
Exactly.
people watching.
You gotta have some. You gotta have an entertaining chat at least. Like Extinct, I'm not. It's like the funniest thing I've ever watched because his chat just hates him, bro. Like he'll start the stream like, please end. When does the stream end? And like he'll be mid stream. When does the stream start? What's your Twitch? And he's on it, bro. I don't know. People think jackasses are so fucking funny to me, bro. That's why I love my community when they're assholes to me because I just find it. I find self-deprecating humor a lot better because if I were to like make fun of someone or like make a joke about something, I feel bad. Like, it does not feel right. If I make a joke about myself, I'm like, who the fuck cares? Like, it's myself. I know what I actually believe. I'm not gonna take it to heart. You know, I'd rather do that than make fun of somebody as a joke. I think that's disgusting. If I were to like go math, you're like, math genius, you're fat as fuck, you're ugly. Like that, I feel wrong. You know what I mean? If I call myself that though, cool, whatever. Like, you know, I don't know. That's just me, I guess.
Yeah. Actually, I used to have the most boring chat ever until recently. And because this is like a certain guy, I'm sure he's probably in stream right now, lurking. But he goes by #1 GD Bean hater, and it's just an image of like beans as the profile picture, right? With him saying #1 hater, and he hasn't missed a stream, he hasn't missed an upload, and he always leaves some remark on the channel every single time. He recently donated on a video, like the newest video. He is absolutely everywhere. Give it 2 minutes, and I'm sure he is going to be in chat right now. But yeah. Besides that, I feel like it is hard to start streaming because you don't have a chat to bounce off of. You have no one watching. So
Exactly.
it's really,
That's the hardest.
really hard to be interesting. That's why I a lot of times did level requests at the start, because people just join that immediately if they haven't even seen you because they want just their level to be seen. So it allows for like an immediate chat to bounce off of and maybe grow a bit. But yeah, if like just playing a level with like 2 viewers, it's hard.
Exactly, bro.
Anyways, we'll move on to another question here. I'll just take that question off here, number 4, because I think we've already kind of accidentally talked about it. So, we'll talk about this question. Is being a YouTuber your dream job?
Yes, 100%. I work right now. This is not really related, but I work at a gun factory at the moment. It is an hour away
Whoa.
from my house. I wake up at 3 in the morning to go to work. I come home and I almost fall asleep on the wheel every time I drive. I have to take energy drinks every time I do it, and it's scary. Honestly, I almost hit deers every morning. I would rather sit at home, work on the stuff I am passionate about. Like I'm genuinely passionate about GD. I'm genuinely passionate about content creation. Like I sit down, if I edit, 10 hours will go by, no problem. I'm the happiest person ever. I love editing. But scripting is the opposite. I hate scripting with a passion. If I didn't have the script, my life would be amazing. But that's honestly what's been stopping me from making a lot more videos. But yeah, YouTube is my favorite thing ever. I love making videos. It's my favorite thing of all time. If I didn't have YouTube right now, I probably wouldn't be here. To be real, it's what I use to cope, and it's what I do to be happy. I guess like it's my happy place. Genuinely, like YouTube is just so fun. I love it.
Yeah, I enjoy mine. I enjoy highlighting a lot of people in the community, get them recognition. Also, I think a lot of people
Mhm.
just immediately say if someone is uploading a lot of content, "Oh, you're just doing it for the money," and that's a terrible thing. Well, a lot of the times that can be a terrible thing if they're
Yeah.
mismanaging the money. But a lot of times it genuinely is life changing for people. Like for me, it gives me such an opportunity because I mean, okay, technically I should be in uni already because I lived in Spain so long. I decided to stay like in school an extra year because my English kind of fell off because I was in a Spanish school for so
Yeah.
long. So
Mhm.
this is my I'm going to my last year now, and it means that YouTube is giving me an opportunity instead of having to like balance exams and a part-time job to save up for when I go to uni. I can just
Mhm.
do what I love for
Exactly.
whenever I want and get similar amounts. Is actually crazy. It's such an
It's
opportunity
awesome.
that I can't wait to have. And I
Yeah.
think a lot of people don't like really understand people's situations. Like everyone is in a different situation. So
Mhm.
what I think
Like
people need to
right
take
now
that in.
myself, I live in a camper, and I'm like, I can barely afford stuff because I'm paying for me and my girlfriend's rent and everything. Like I literally pay for everything. So YouTube is the only way I'm able to afford to live genuinely. Like so, that's what I'm like. I don't mean to be money hungry ever. Like if I ever sound money hungry, please call me out. I don't mean to, but sometimes I actually just need, you know, money to afford living. But I'm working on getting better stuff out and working on getting a raise at work because I'm getting a decent rate or decent rate at work. That's why I also love YouTubers that actually pay well. Their editors. Um, I just saw Hayden keep talking. I'm almost done. Let's get a 24-hour ban on that guy. But
Oh wait, hold on,
but
hold
no,
on. There's
that's
a guy, one of the guys that donated to me yesterday joined stream. Yo, hi, thanks for the donation. Like I feel like
W,
it's
bro.
important for me to put that out now because he was the first dono ever. Um,
What a goat.
yeah, highlight him. Thank you so much. But yeah, continue.
But yeah, like Wabu, for example, I know this is not a good example, probably, but him giving a livable rate wage to like creators just to make a level, I really look up to that. Board trucks, for example, I'm not gonna say what his rates are, obviously, that's leaking shit, and that no, but he gives a very good, respectable rate for people for his size, and I respect the fuck out of that. Like there are other content creators I've seen in the GDR hub, they give very respectable rates to people that are working really hard. I love that. I love to see that kind of, that work pay off for them and the other person. Like, because I've seen editors in the past of like, say, fucking Jake Paul, or whatever, scam people, scam editors. I hate that kind of shit. I love seeing people actually get paid what they deserve. I love that kind of stuff. So content creators actually do that. They're great. I don't know how I got on this tangent. I apologize.
It's fine.
Just
No,
realized.
fair enough. I mean, we can go on tangents on the interview. Like it's an interview. You can do whatever.
Yeah.
But no, I agree. Like, if I was to, like, I don't really think my content would ever need me to custom like hire people for thumbnails. But if I ever beat
Mhm.
a list demon again, which I do want to, I want to do stuff post Zodiac. I mean, I have a
Oh yeah.
secret main list I am going for. I haven't played in a while because again, exams. I'm gonna pick up after exams. But
Yeah.
like, if I beat that and I can hire someone to do a like custom thumbnail, I will heavily overpay for it because I think that I mean, it takes a lot of effort to make some of the really good
Hmm.
thumbnail. Like, I don't know an example that I could say off the top of my head, but there's some completion thumbnails that look absolutely stunning. Like I don't know how people make those, and
Mhm.
I want to support those because I think it's genuinely
Exactly.
so cool.
I love supporting artists like that. They're so good.
Yeah, but anyways, let's see what our next question is. Okay, we'll do one. Okay, so we have 3 from me and 3 from the viewers. So I'll let you pick which ones. We have 1, 2, and 3 from mine, and 1, 2, and 3 from the viewers. So just pick a number for whatever one you want.
3 from Bean.
3 from Bean. Okay, what is your dream hardest?
Ooh, that's a good question. Let's go to the demon list. Okay, hold on.
Do a screenshot of demon list for people.
Yeah, I got you. Let me boom boom.
Oh wait, hold on! I just hit 4.9K.
Yo, W, bro.
Thank you guys. 100 away. I should.
Okay.
I hope that I'm able to live stream when I hit 5K. I
Awesome.
might actually be traveling to the GD meetup when I hit it. I might have to do an IRL live stream hitting that.
So cool. Oh, Slaughterhouse.
Yeah, is this Slaughterhouse? Just straight up?
Yeah, 100%. That level's so fucking cool. I love Slaughterhouse. I thought there was a level harder that was better, but no. Defeated Circles maybe, but I wouldn't. That just does not feel like a top. Like looking at it does not feel like a top 20. I'm not gonna spend that long on Defeated Circles. Slaughterhouse, I would spend a long fucking time on.
Yeah.
But I have a planned hardest, and yeah, I'm not gonna reveal what it is just yet. But I'm gonna be streaming it soon. Like final hardest. But I'm not gonna quit the game, obviously. But it's like, yeah.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Close your tabs. Oh yeah, good point. Yeah, I'm
really
looking
get more stuff. Yo, thanks, Math Genius, for the $2.
W math.
Who's the best gerbless member, and why is it me? Vernosis, can you back this up?
Wait, hold on. Let me close my tabs really fast. Okay, who's the best gerbless member? That's actually a good question. Can I do a ranking?
Yeah, go
Actually,
on.
no, let me not. That's rude.
I mean, what is the gerb?
I
Like,
think-
I know it's like a part of your like server, but like,
It's
what
a-
qualifies someone as a gerb?
It's a friend group server. But
Okay,
like,
yeah.
who I
Oh,
like
if it's a
ta-
friend group server, then yeah, you
yeah,
probably
I probably shouldn't rate
rank
people.
it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna rank anybody like that. That's just wrong. But I love everyone there. I'll say that I love everyone there. No, I don't dislike anybody that's in that server. Everyone there I appreciate and love talking to. Except for that fat ass name Zavor. I'm just kidding. Savoy, I'm just kidding. If you're watching this, I'm just kidding. I fuck with you heavy, bro. I'm just playing. Fat ass. See?
You see, now you've
Yeah, I'll
brought
go
up the
on.
fat. There's gonna be entire people that are gonna bring up the fat jokes again. We're gonna have
Yeah.
to get some new questions on here.
Okay.
Right. So, okay, we have 1 and 2 from me and 1 to 3 from the viewer questions.
2 from the viewers.
Viewers, okay. What inspired you to do GD documentaries?
Let me see. So I remember, I think I went on the tangent about this earlier, but so I was getting to a point in my uploads. I wanted to do a video a week. So I was doing videos like exploring the demon list, exploring this, doing that, the brain rot list. Did extreme demon roulette, deathling, which I thought was pretty interesting. Video was shit. I just started uploading videos like that, and I was like, okay, let's make something different. I was like, I want to make a ranking video. I remember exactly. I beat 2 impossible levels, and it was like quadratic function and weird trash, like 2 levels with like crazy endings. And I was like, that was a really good video. That was my first video to really perform crazy good. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna try something different. I'm gonna make a video on unknown extreme demons. I was like, it's just a shot in the dark. I never made a scripted video before then, so I was like, okay, let's just try it. Let's see how it goes. And it did the best. And then from there, I was like, okay, so this is the method. I still did like 2 or 3 more highlights, and I took I did the versions of Bloodlust never seen before, and then just like stop YouTube for like 10 months sort of thing, like 5-6 months. I was crafting shit in the background. I was changing. So much was happening in my life during that time. But then I came back with the Yada Garasi video, which is edited by me, my first edited video myself, other than like my first video and my second video, my third. Okay, other than my first 5 videos. And it was kind of shit, honestly. But I might continue that series on my second channel soon. I not sounding money hungry, but I want to get monetized on that first before, because
Are you close?
I'm gonna hire an editor for it. After the interviews, I assume I might be. I hope. I am like at 1,000 watch hours already on there, and I'm at like 250 subs, so I'm not too far off. I'm sure like a 3-hour interview would be pretty good for that. with
Yeah.
Extinct and then Geo. So that'd be
Like-
great.
I don't actually know how good interviews perform. I'm assuming it's good because like an interview people leave on the background, so surely they would like
Hmm.
do a lot. But I don't know. Again, I like got monetized like literally like yesterday. I just got like my first
Yeah.
update and stuff. So I don't know how
They
usually
do really good. What's it called? Before Ben got exposed, he showed me a little bit of that. And it was pretty damn good. I'll just say that. It was pretty damn good. Especially the Denny one. The Denny was my favorite by far from Secret Way. But yeah, let's not get into tangent about that.
I don't know what was my favorite like interview that I've seen. I don't even. I like the Zeronium one that the Dasher podcast did recently. Because
Oh, I
I
haven't
think
watched
that's
that one
just
yet.
because I like Zeronium and I think he's like
Mhm.
super funny.
I love Zeronium, bro.
Yeah. I feel like if I could choose to have a certain like humor, I would choose to have the humor that Zeronium has because I don't know. I think
Real.
he's just a super fun guy.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Anyways, we have 2 questions from me and 2 from the viewers. What do you want to do?
2 or 1 from the viewer.
Okay, viewer, we'll go with how do you avoid burnout?
Oh.
Let me guess, you
well,
don't?
I'm in the burnout right now. Scripting is what the burnout comes from. If I had a scripter, I would never be burnt out. The thing that really stops me from burning out, though, I'll be 100% honest. The Sunday, like 3 days ago, I went to go to my work. It's an hour away, obviously. I tried to put my card in, and yeah, it declined. I had a negative $200.
Oh.
So yeah, that kind of freaked me out. So honestly, that kind of brought me to a state where I'm like, okay, I have to do this or I'm fucked, basically. Like, I'm not trying to sound like I'm money hungry. I still have so much passion for this game and content creation, but this is genuinely like a job. I actually need to do this. Like, genuinely, that kind of brought me back to reality. Like, I need to do this as a job. I can't just be like, okay, I'm enjoying this right now. Okay, I'm not enjoying it. Let me just do something else. But in general, I just love GD. I love the community around it. Everything about GD is pretty cool. All the people, great people. Making content, I have about 30-40 videos I could make right now. Like, I have the idea for it, but just scripting it is the only problem. If I had someone script all of them, yeah, the videos would come spamming out. But I want to learn how to script well myself. Same with my shorts. Like, I script all my shorts out. I have an editor, my goat Texas, shout out. He edits all my shorts. And Bailey, editor balls. Anyway, editor Bales used to do all my shorts, but now they're working for somebody else. Goated. They got a good promotion. Let's just say that. W Bailey. But no. So, I still have a shitload of passion, and a new video is in the works. Actually, I have 4 videos in the works right now. I have one with like 8 content creators. I have one that's more of a documentary. I have another one that's like a challenge video, and I have another one that's another documentary, But what's it called? Yeah, actually, one of the videos was supposed to have Zeronian in it. I might bring him back into it, possibly. I might re-ask him, but I can't spoil it, but I have something he might not like, so I talk to him first, because originally I asked him, and then I'll say this as well. 3 people in that video got canceled.
What?
Or like semi-canceled. Connex isn't canceled at all, thankfully, but I've seen something on Twitter where people were mad at him for something, but I don't want to consider that canceled, so I guess 2 people. But Toph and Ben got canceled for a while, so that video is just chopped. But hey, the roster's still tough.
What does
New
Toph
roster,
even
right?
upload now?
He streams. He's still a good streamer in my opinion, but he definitely tanked a lot. But he's coming up back up.
So I can't speak on his streams, but I will say with his videos, he's like one of the channels that I do think felt a bit like the industry plant allegations might have been true. Like, I don't know. I don't know him as a person, so I'm not gonna, like I said before, I'm not gonna definitively point stuff out. But I don't know. I don't
know him that well, so
content.
Yeah, I talked to him a few times. He's chill, but I don't know.
Anyways, right. So we have we'll get 1 out for me, and then we have only 2 more to be done. So actually, you've already answered one of them accidentally. So we have 1 from me and 1 from the viewer. Which one do you want to do?
Viewer.
Okay. Will you ever do stream highlights?
Yes. That's what I actually plan on doing on my second channel. Second channel would be a bunch of stream highlights and a lot of interviews. I'm gonna have an interview every week, and hopefully in the midst of that have stream highlights. Like I plan on doing a short series on my second channel's interviews and stream highlights. Like I have a lot planned. I just need to get the funds to, to actually do it, because I need to pay editors, because I don't have time to actually do it myself. But yeah, I plan on doing a lot of that kind of stuff. I'm looking forward to doing that. It's gonna be fun.
Yeah. That'd be interesting. I mean, I want to do stream highlights as well, but it's like, I don't know. I feel like I'm just not, I don't know. I'm not funny enough to do a stream highlight, or at least, like,
You got
have
that?
it be entertaining. I mean, maybe if I've, like, I think if I streamed a level, I'd be maybe fine, but I don't think it'd be good enough for a stream highlight.
You got that. You just gotta like keep trying, bro. That's the only thing. Keep progressing and figuring out what you can do better. That's all you can do in life to be better. Like for me, I think I'm gonna do a video on stereo extremeness, but I don't know how good it's gonna be really, because I don't have as much as the footage as I expected. So I don't know, but I'm gonna still make it. But what were you saying though?
I was saying I did make one stream highlight on the GD Bean channel. It was for what was it? Maybe possibly thing. But besides that, I haven't really touched it.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, we have one more question to go until we bring people in. So it's one of my questions, and it's, if you couldn't make videos on GD, then what would you be making videos on?
Pop culture or FNAF? I'm super big into FNAF. Like my favorite YouTuber actually is the Bones5. I don't know if you guys know who that is, but that is by far my favorite YouTuber. Like his video on Hopeless Greed, best YouTube video ever made. Like I've cried multiple times watching that video. It's very personal story, and I kind of related to it. That's the best YouTube video ever fucking created. Is his fucking pursuit to prove people wrong of basically people calling him out for stuff, and his dog died in the middle of it. Like it's an emotional fucking video. It's so good. He's great at making videos, progressing the stories in them. Like it just seems like a FNAF video on the surface, but there's so much work he puts into it, and like so much behind. You can tell he has so much passion towards it. I love that stuff. I would do a FNAF videos like him if it wasn't for GD, or like, some shorts on pop culture. Like I'm probably wouldn't do that really as much. I find as much interest in that, but definitely FNAF if not.
I mean, the FNAF community is very, very, very similar to GD. I joined the Max Mode List Discord server, and, like, I had a bunch, like, this was ages ago, and I had a bunch of people recognize me, which is, like, weird for an entirely separate community. It's very GD adjacent, and I think that it's probably one of the most underrated communities when it comes to games in general. I think there's so much content you could do on FNAF, like, more like as in on like the playing side. I feel like a lot of people just focus on the brand and not like
exactly
a lot of the original kind of games, but there's just so much, and all the fan games. I mean, there is a certain fan game that's blown up recently that maybe isn't the best, if you know which one I'm talking about. A certain, I probably can't say the name on.
What is it?
It's the one that the Five Nights at a Certain Island Man.
Oh yeah, the go. Yeah. Yeah, that one. That one's so funny, bro. I'm not gonna. Okay, let me make sure I preface this. F that person. Literally, I literally am the kind of person to watch hours longs of documentaries of what he did. I hate that fucker so much, and the person he associates with. Fuck them both. But that is like one of the funniest games ever. Genuinely, I like to put light into shitty situations, if that makes any sense. Because if you just dwell on bad things all the time, you're gonna be super depressed. If you make jokes out of terrible things, obviously like not like tragedies like that. Like obviously you have to be in the pocket when you make jokes like that. Yeah. Don't be fucked up. But I feel like if you can be lighthearted about the situation and still have empathy for the victims and stuff, you're not gonna see, obviously you're gonna know like the damage done by the situation, but it's not like, if I were to think about what he did every day, I'd want to go up there and deal with stuff, you know what I mean? But if I think of it as not as a joke, obviously, because that's fucking terrible to think as a joke. If you don't think about it how do I explain this? It sounds like don't make a light heart of a bad situation. Don't, what's the word?
Like
I don't think I can explain this as well as I thought I could. Just like if something happened to me, like if my friend, I don't know, like how do I? It's probably not a good probably not a good thing to make like a reference to. Like if Extinct, for example, like if Extinct did something like bad or something, I would make a fuckload of jokes about it. Like that's the kind of people we are. Like if something bad happened, we'd make sarcastic jokes about it. Like Extinct, like stubbed his toe or something. We would like joke like, you little bitch, like you did this, like whatever, we're like that, you know.
Yeah.
We're not serious. That's, I don't know. That's, there's a fly in my room. Hold on.
You gotta eat it.
Oh my god. Dude. Stop. I don't know. I probably need to explain that better. For clarification, I'm not the type of person to fucking, you know, find that kind of stuff funny when like that actual situation's funny. That's terrible, horrific. Fuck that.
Yeah.
But try to make light of things you can, because it's a shitty world. There's shitty things happening, and if you just dwell on it 24/7, it's gonna be worse. This is what I'm trying to get at, because that's yeah.
I'm always scared to now make jokes on sensitive topics. Also because, like, since we've been seeing so many people get exposed now, bro. Something can leak out of context so easily now.
Exactly.
Your entire, I feel like in GD culture, unless you're like a hacker as in a player, as soon as you get exposed for anything, whether it was like truthful or not, you're not getting back in the GD community. People like take it for life. So
exactly,
yeah.
bro. It's like, I don't know. There's a lot of people that have been exposed for like minuscule reasons that don't even like really associate with their person, and they are just gone for good. And it's like, wow, that's just scary, because you know you try to, I don't know.
Especially if it's
Also,
your
like,
job.
you gotta
Like
watch
if like YouTube's your job, it's just like
Yes.
that's a career over. Wow, okay, this is like entirely over for you unless you did like some like text to speech kind of secret channel on the side. Like no.
Yeah, exactly. Which I know a few people do. Not like not the fucked up people. Not the fucked up people.
Yeah.
No. Like top players. I know a few people that run side channels that people don't know about. But I'm not gonna say that. Obviously, that's their business. But
Yeah.
I respect it. You know.
Well.
But any like freak out there, like any EDP people, fuck them. I hope they. Never mind. You know, those kind of people don't need to be in the community or anywhere around anybody.
Yeah.
But okay.
That reminds me of a video I saw recently. Someone says Sora AI in the chat. When Sora AI got discontinued, I had a video in my recommended with like 12 views of like some like 14-year-old kid absolutely crashing. He was crashing out that Sora like got deleted. He was like, how am I gonna make my AI videos? He says, guys, I don't know what to do because now that AI's got, I can't make videos. I don't know how to make videos anymore. Like, what do I do? He says, maybe I'll go into 6-7 content. And then I kid you not, he just like said 6-7 like 20 times. And he just like yapped for like, it was like a half an hour video. It was the funniest thing ever. There's like genuinely people that, I can't believe there's people that just rely on AI as much as that. Like, it was an entirely truthful video. It's like, oh my. But yeah. But anyways, that is all the questions done. Assuming you had a call, I'll wait.
Sorry, no, you're good. You're good.
No, okay, fine. So anyways, yeah, that is all the questions done. So now, if you guys want to, well, do you want to do one or two people Vernosis? I'll allow you
As
to
many,
choose.
I mean, as many people as join, whatever. As many people as possible. I mean, it's whatever.
Okay. Well, usually we do 1 to 2, so we'll do 3. We'll do 3 instead. If you want to do a lot, then so 3 people can join. You guys can join the Discord. It's in the description, and I will drag you. You can go into a general VC, and I will drag you into this private one, and you can ask your one question if it's an actual like fine question.
I can read the chat as well real quick while we get people.
Did you ask my question from your post? Which one was your question? If it was a fat joke, there's a high probability we did.
The newer generation, yeah, the new generation's sad. I feel bad, bro. Like technology's taking over everything.
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense, because I mean the future changes, and as we grow older, we're gonna just become like every other generation will say ours is the best. This is all too.
Ours
This isn't
sucks.
right. But like yeah, ours isn't even. I feel like we might be the first generation to say, no, we didn't really have it that good, did we?
Yeah, we had the generation of pedos running everything.
Yeah. I mean, people do say like 2016 to 19 is what I see.
Yeah,
People say it's
that
like
was
the
good.
golden
That was good
age.
ages.
I love that.
Oh, Chop guy joined.
Yeah, okay. We'll get right. Okay, which of the two do you want to speak to first?
Either one. They're both my best buddies. I know they're gonna spit
Right.
some bullshit.
Okay. Well, I'll do an eeny miny mini miny. Okay, wait. Eeny meeny miny mo, catch the Vernosis by the toe. If it eats,
What?
keep it close. Eeny meeny miny mo, math genius.
Like, bro. Like, bro.
Welcome.
Hey, buddy.
Well.
Dude. What's up? Retired
Okay.
YouTuber. What's good?
Got a question.
Yeah. What's up, bro?
When are we having a boxing fight?
Oh my God, get lucky to set it up. No, seriously though, I'd be so down for it. I've been wanting to do a boxing match for so long. I set a thing up in like 2023 for boxing. I'm so fucking down. And talk to Lucky, talk to Diamond, please. Actually, talk to Diamond, please. Someone get Diamond to make a
I
boxing
would be
thing.
so down.
I would love that so much. I would knock the fuck out of
Yeah.
someone. I'm fat as hell,
Dude.
so I punch hard. I would love it. I have good stamina
could-
for my weight too.
I was gonna say we could have like a Vernosis versus Zanny battle, and he'd be in like the
That'd be
sumo
dumb.
weight class.
Dude, we're not sumo weight, bro.
Bro, you could do like nicknames. You can put your name as the Wall.
Dude, bro. Okay.
No, I mean, I swear I've heard of
Vernosis,
that.
the
being a-
unmovable force.
Yeah.
Dude, okay.
Yeah, I swear I've heard someone bring up GD boxing at some point. It might be a TCD
I would
thing.
love that. If TCD does
Would
it,
be
I need
so
to,
down.
I would love to join that. If they would let me, I would fucking love that. I feel like I'm definitely the
Listen,
best.
listen,
the-
I'll call someone out right now. Hey yo, Extinct.
Oh,
I'm gonna fight you, bro.
yo, Math versus Extinct would be fair. If I
Actually,
fought
wait,
Extinct, he'd be dead.
I'd be like fighting a blind person though.
Exactly. Yeah, you're fucked up for that. No, he can't fight. He can't fight because it's a condition.
Oh,
someone else out.
okay.
I'll someone else out.
Okay. Poison Arch.
Oh,
We're going that.
oh.
We're doing it.
Yep. Run it back in him.
Yeah, we're
Let's
gonna run
go.
the diss tracks too.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Oh,
Diss tracks and wait, this could be fire. Let's do it. All right. Bet. VidCon 2027.
Yes, let's do it.
That actually sounds funny as hell. We should actually do something like that. Like make diss tracks on each other jokingly and like do a whole boxing match. That'd be funny as shit.
Oh my gosh.
Bro, imagine
be tough.
if C and the other and Krylik actually
Cyrillic?
yes, Cyrillic actually did a boxing match after their
That would
Really?
break the internet.
That'd
Like,
be so awesome. I can't believe, dude, C was racist as shit, bro. Like, we,
I feel like we put him in such like a popular light, but if you actually look into how he was back then, like he wasn't the most angelic being ever.
Definitely
he
not.
was saying the R word, calling this guy King Jong-un and shit. Like, bro, it was like, what the hell?
I think the funniest thing is his accent. Like his accent sounds like the most like posh British person ever, and then like you see what he actually like was like.
Yeah,
It's crazy.
It's
Dude,
weird.
I wonder if anyone that watches his space videos, do they know the lore?
I wonder,
I feel
bro.
like it's an entirely new audience now because he gets
It has
a
to be.
truckload of people.
Dude, I understand why a private of his fucking GD videos. I've watched them back, and the first thing I heard was like basically a slur. I'm like, bro, holy smack.
At
Dude,
least
that's
they're
why it's a
not-
go.
Yeah, at least they're not private.
All right.
Well, we'll get another
Here's one
person
dream
in
collab,
now.
though.
All right.
Okay.
Been
Thanks for
nice,
coming
nice
on.
talking.
See you, loser. Going back to retirement.
Oh.
Bro went silent. Oh. Ugh. Okay.
And get a job, loser. Okay, bye.
Right,
Okay,
there
bro.
we go. Yeah, GD boxing. I would pay for that. Maybe
Dude, me too. I'd help fund it if I could.
if there's any Wabu, you missed out on such an opportunity. 115k, you could have set that up. But we make
That
an
would've been
extension of
awesome.
skeletal shenanigans. Like, come on, we could have had so much more. Anyways,
That'd be so cool.
let's bring in the other person.
Yo!
Well. Hello,
Good, bro.
Vernosis. Hello, GD.
Hello. What is your
You better spat some
question?
bullshit. You better spat some bullshit. I already know.
I look-y forgot my question. No.
No
Oh,
fucking way.
I look-y forgot. No. Oh
Brother.
yeah. No. I got it. All right. Wait. I don't know if this has been asked before. If being a YouTuber wasn't your dream job, what would it be? Jeez, sorry.
Ooh, that's a good question. That's a hard one. What are you screen sharing?
what are we screen sharing? Okay. Okay, what is that?
Dude,
what is that?
I think what is it? So when my thing with YouTube, I
It's
like
an
to
icon, it's not even art.
I like to be able to help people or like what's the word? Help people through hard times, like with YouTube. I know like videos aren't like the best thing for that. Like for me personally, I've watched a lot of YouTube to get through stuff. That's like my favorite thing about YouTube. I help people when I can, you know.
Right.
But so probably when my original plan when I was younger. Okay, bro. All right. My first
What?
like thing I wanted to do as a kid was be a band teacher or like a performer like that. But
Wait,
then
you play
it was,
music?
yeah, I used to play the clarinet and the guitar, but now I don't anymore.
Mm.
But now it was then after that was psychology because I wanted to help people with mental health issues. But then I was like, I looked at the degree, I looked how long it would take and how much it would cost. And yeah, that was a very, very, very fast lived dream and gone instantly, basically. And then my dad just threw me in college into some random degree. And now I work in a gun factory. So I don't know. Maybe if it wasn't for the degree, definitely psychology, but something that could help people. I don't know. Something like that. Because I just feel like being helpful in society is a lot more important than anything else to me. I don't know.
I get that. That's fair.
Yeah.
Why did you make it the 6'7" kid and Vernosis is fat with my icon?
This is just I just have your icon.
Yeah. Pretty tough.
Wait, let me play Slaughterhouse with your icon.
Okay, hold on. Wait, chat. Give us a second. He's at war farming.
Wait,
I'm going crazy. Chat, I'm going.
chill.
Chat, I'm going crazy. Chat, I'm going crazy.
Oh.
Chat, I'm going crazy. I'm beating Slaughterhouse next.
You did say this was your final hardest, and you're already doing it. Like, bruh. This came early.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Go, Vernosis, go.
Oh.
Go, Vernosis, go. Holy smokes. Vernosis is going super far. Oh my. Wait, that's actually a good run, though.
Yo, you
Lock
got
in.
this.
Rough. Lock in.
Don't fail last cube.
Dogs are after you. Dogs are after you. Dogs in the park. Ruff, ruff, ruff. Go.
Oh. Bruh. Oh.
You're trash. Dude, how'd you die the last bike?
I was actually nervous, bro. Why was I nervous? That was actually 99% ag. That's a decent run.
That was really good, though. Like, genuinely, that was crazy.
I've
Then
been
Pop
playing
just
Slaughterhouse
walked
for
you
like
that
2
run.
weeks.
Bro, you were
My-
like
Nimbob's
cooking in
my
the
guy.
beginning.
Nimbob, I
go-to.
will get 3 runs. I'm gonna catch up to you, okay? All right. I think that's me done.
Yeah, thanks
If anyone
for...
else is
W, bro.
wants to
Thanks
join,
for
they can
that.
come.
W go. W go.
Right, well,
Actually, wait. Thing.
yeah.
Bean. Did
Mhm.
you ask my question on your community post?
What was your question?
It was about Vernosis being friends with so many popular people.
We
who ended
we
up
didn't
getting
have it
sick.
as one of the questions, but we brought it up in the conversation, and so we asked it
I see it.
anyways.
Okay.
So
I'll just
yeah.
rewatch it.
It was one of the first questions, I'm pretty sure.
I'll put a
Oh, okay.
timestamp
I
on it
like that one.
tomorrow, like somewhere.
Thank you.
How do you?
Yeah, I'm gonna rewatch this because I was lucky just cleaning while listening to the interview.
That's awesome, though. That's why I love interviews, bro.
You're
Just
ahead of
give
me.
shit back.
Nimpop, I'm so not ahead of you, bro. I don't know about that.
Hey. Competition. Hold on. Y'all should race each other.
We could. I mean, I don't know. But like, he has a list team and I don't. But he,
Oh, yeah, he does. Oh, yeah. And then probably run event. Yeah, you're fucked,
Yeah.
bud.
Bro, okay, whoa, okay. I have progress on so many levels. That's different. I just
Yeah.
can't be a new hardest.
Renovid's nearly
Well, I am-
legacy,
no,
so it's
no.
pretty much fair game.
I actually am beating a new hardest now. I'm sticking to one. I've been streaming it almost every day. I'm gonna
Slaughterhouse?
stream it tonight. Not Slaughterhouse. I could.
What is it?
I tell everyone I could beat Slaughterhouse in 6 months, but it would just be the most depressing like time of my life. So I just
Real?
not do it.
Yeah, my friend
Uh,
Tony actually went for Slaughterhouse as a new hardest. He did Doggie's enhanced one and he spent like a year. Dude, literally, I was in VC one night. It felt like a fever dream. I'm not kidding. He passed River 6 times in a fucking row and just
my
kept getting
God.
new best out of new best. It was ridiculous. And then he beat it that same
Yeah.
night. It was crazy. That's why I love Slaughterhouse, bro.
Yeah, I think I originally started playing this as a joke, and then I got okay progress, stopped playing, and then I came back, and then I ended up doing it in 4 runs in like around 5 to 10k attempts.
That'd be you.
But,
That's
and then
huge.
now I just play it off and on and off. It's definitely gonna be a new hardest. I want to do it this year.
That'd be you.
I've told this in
That'd
3
be
runs.
awesome.
Nimpop doing Tardis would be interesting. I saw Nimpop's doing
That'd be really
Zodiac
cool.
now though.
Vernosis. All right.
Oh, oh yeah, Vernosis. Can I join Jobless?
I had to talk to everybody about that. We make a
Oof.
poll for it. Hold on, let me see.
Anyways,
I'll
right.
show- Okay.
Wow.
That's fair. I have 48 to 90 times 2 with Nimpop. I'm trying to do River to 100, and it's just been annoying.
Okay, I think we shall move on now, but thanks for asking your questions.
All right, of course. Have a
Love you, Bailey,
hopefully
bro.
people come and ask good questions.
Yep.
I hope so.
Thank you. See
All right,
ya.
I'll talk to you later, Vanessa. See you guys.
All right, see you, bro.
Right. So, and that is it. That's the interview. So,
That was awesome, bro. Thanks for having me on.
thank you. Yeah,
was
no
fun.
problem. That was really. I'm always scared that I'm going to hit a certain interview that it just ends up being an awkward conversation with just like yes or no answers, or there's like none. It just
That would
gets
suck.
really disappointing. But so far that hasn't happened. This was very enjoyable.
Oh yeah, I love this stuff,
Especially
bro.
for an
And
April Fool's one, I think this was the most fitting one I could have done.
yeah, bro. Fattest GD YouTuber. I was looking so nervous. Yo, that was a good run though, Bailey, bro. That was huge. Oh shit, sorry. Oh, bro. Wait, can I give you a suggestion for a YouTuber
Yeah, go on.
or a person to interview? Math Genius.
Ooh, that'd be good. He used to be like obviously he doesn't really upload much now, but he like unironically used to be top 5 YouTubers for me. I always rewatched his
Agreed.
like ranking the top 5 best and worst extremes
Mhm.
or whatever that video. I had that on loop so much when playing levels. It probably if you
Yeah.
look at my old completions, there probably is a completion with that in the background.
That's awesome,
That's
bro.
the only reason I beat B times 20 was because it was in his video. I was like, okay, I'll play this. Same for Anahita.
Hell yeah.
But
Yeah, if you hit him up, he'll definitely respond to you, bro. Matt's super Matt's like the most chill person. Like one of my favorite people ever, bro. I love Matt Genius, bro. Seriously, like no joke. Like he is such a chill person, like genuinely. Like I
Even-
joined this one server and he's just been like the nicest person I've ever talked to. Like Matt is the most down to earth, funniest fucking person ever.
He shows up on
He's in your
streams a
server now.
lot. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, the only thing is like I have like 6 interviews in line now, so it would be a while till I get to them.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's still good though.
I can't wait for some of them. Some of them are YouTubers that like I personally have wanted to like I've watched for years or I've just watched recently that I really enjoy, and
Mhm.
others are people in the community that need spotlight or have spotlight and are
Oh, yeah.
interesting to show. It'll be interesting. But yeah, thanks for
ready to see
coming
it, bro.
on. I shall